Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something real. You've got that big exam looming, a mountain of homework, and your social life feels like another class you're failing. Sound familiar? That knot in your stomach, the racing thoughts, that's anxiety. And it's something so many students, including myself, have dealt with. It can feel overwhelming, like you're trying to tread water in a storm. But I'm here to tell you that you are not alone, and you have the power to calm those waves. Today, we're going to walk through some practical, no-fluff strategies to help you manage school anxiety and get back in control. First up, let's master the moment with a technique called grounding. When your mind starts spinning out of control, you need an anchor. Try the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Wherever you are, pause. Name 5 things you can see around you. Maybe it's your laptop, a pen, a poster on the wall, your own hands, a crack in the ceiling. Next, name 4 things you can physically feel. The texture of your jeans, the cool surface of your desk, the warmth of your sweater, the phone in your pocket. Then, listen for 3 things you can hear. It could be the hum of your computer, distant traffic, or even the sound of your own breathing. After that, identify 2 things you can smell. Maybe it's leftover coffee, a scented candle, or the fresh air from an open window. And finally, name 1 thing you can taste. A sip of water, the lingering flavor of your lunch, or even just the taste of your own mouth. This simple exercise pulls your focus out of the whirlwind of anxious thoughts and plants you firmly back in the present. It's a powerful reset button you can press anytime, anywhere. Next, let's tackle that monster to-do list with a strategy I call chunking and checking. Staring at a huge list of tasks is a one-way ticket to overwhelm. Instead of seeing study for finals, break it down into tiny, manageable chunks. For example, read Chapter 1 of History. Review 10 chemistry flashcards, or outline the first paragraph of the essay. Each of these is a small, achievable goal. As you complete each tiny task, physically check it off your list. That little checkmark gives you a hit of dopamine, a reward chemical in your brain that builds momentum and motivation. It turns a daunting mountain into a series of small, walkable steps. You're no longer climbing an impossible peak. You're just taking 1 step at a time. And before you know it, you're at the top. Let's also talk about scheduling worry time. This might sound strange, but hear me out. Instead of letting anxious thoughts interrupt you all day, set aside a specific 15-minute window each day to let yourself worry. When an anxious thought pops up outside of that time, tell yourself, I'll think about that at 4:30 p.m. When your scheduled worry time arrives, sit down and let all those thoughts out. Write them down, think them through. Often, you'll find that by the time you get to your worry appointment, the anxieties have either shrunk or you can see them more clearly and logically. This technique helps you contain your anxiety instead of letting it control your entire day. You are the one in charge of your thoughts, not the other way around. Finally, remember that taking care of your body is taking care of your mind. It's so easy to neglect the basics when you're stressed. But prioritizing even 20 minutes of movement, a brisk walk, a quick YouTube workout, or just dancing around your room can dramatically reduce stress hormones. Make sure you're also fueling your brain. Ditch the high-sugar snacks that cause energy crashes and opt for brain-friendly foods like nuts, fruits, and plenty of water. And please, protect your sleep. I know all-nighters seem like a rite of passage, but sleep deprivation skyrockets anxiety. Your brain needs that time to recharge and process information. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of your physical well-being is not a luxury. It's a fundamental part of managing your mental health. Managing anxiety is a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, and that's completely okay. Be patient and kind to yourself. If you ever feel like the anxiety is too much to handle on your own, please reach out. Talk to a school counselor, a trusted teacher, a family member, or a mental health professional. Seeking help is a sign of incredible strength. You've got this! Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you found these tips helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you thrive. Drop a comment below with a strategy you use to manage stress. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.